go.
It's a great day for approving.
Why's there a lesson, nobleman?
Your Highness, it is an honor to have you here. Have you come to watch these brave warriors do battle in your honor?
Alright, now, no, I've come to fight. Wouldn't miss it. I've come to
Your
fight.
Highness, this proving is in your honor.
Then honor him by doing as he says. My lord Iduken will fight in this proving.
Of course, it is well within your rights. Men and women of Orzammar, we have a late entry to these provings, held on the eve of battle for the honor of House Iduken. I give you the Lord Iduken himself. Are you ready for your first match? And let us begin! This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Iduken. Lord Iduken will fight Amer Bimo, youngest son of Lord Bimo.
You honor me with this match.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
My house a little small. I don't know if I can do this in battle or not, but okay. I don't have a two-hander that I can use though. I might as well use what I can
The
use.
winner is Lord Iduken.
Oh, you don't know how to pull out your weapons up top. We're chilling. We didn't lose. We don't know how to silence them about my loss. We're okay.
That was quite a fight. Amer Bimo is no slouch with that hammer. Are you ready for your next opponent? Adal Helmi, a woman, Your Highness. She's a tenacious fighter. Excellent. Let us go.
We lose.
This is a
What
glory
do we look
proving,
down on, probably?
fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Iduken. Lord Iduken will fight Adal Helmi, eldest daughter of Lady Helmi.
Honor and glory to your house, Your Highness.
First warrior to fall is vanquished.
I feel like this is looked down upon here. Oh, I didn't know we had all that. Okay. I know he's on that. Like, I already knew he was on that hurry a little bit. Oh, you missed. You can't be missing. definitely kind of strong. This is totally someone's setup trying to make me look bad. These are a real strong fighter. Holy shit.
That was a crowd pleaser. Many were waiting to see that woman put in her place. Sir Blackstone is your next opponent. Are you ready to face him? One of the best of the warrior caste. He achieved glory in close combat assault in the Deep Roads. Then let us begin.
I
This
don't have
is a
confidence for
glory
this.
proving. Fought under the watchful eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar for the honor of House Idukan.
I don't want to lose
Lord
this, but
Idukan will fight Sir Blackstone, Deep Road squad leader of the warrior caste.
This is your education, child. Try to learn as you read.
First warrior to fall is
yeah, I'm
vanquished.
talking a little shit, but not too hard.
Fight!
Because he is a warrior, so it's not like it's not like earlier. This is actually a. That armor penetration could be better for this, but or I hope that I don't need it. I don't think he's going to be stronger than the woman. I think the woman's going to be. I think he broke. I think I broke him. Never mind. He got broken. He probably hits really hard too, but. And he missed again. And again. He doesn't hit that hard. You're not as hard as the woman I just fought. What just happened? What? He's fighting the warrior cast. Should he not be stronger?
Well done. You have proven that even the best of the warrior caste cannot match a noble Idukan. Franlin Ivo is your final opponent. He too has had many victories today. Are you ready to face him, or will you rest first? He is a decorated fighter who prefers unusual weapons and rarely fights with the same techniques twice.
House Ivo is relatively inconsequential, but Franlin may change that. He's expected to take a full command of his own soon.
Ooh, so he's a bit shot. Okay.
Very good. This is a glory proving. Fought under the watchful eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar for the honor of House Idukan. It is down to just 2 warriors with backbones of stone and wheels of iron. They have defeated all others this day. Lord Idukan will fight Franlin Ivo, second son of Lord Ivo.
You fight well. I wish you glory today and glory tomorrow.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. The victor is champion. Fight!
I think he's about to show pummel me. Having a skill I can't use right now kind of blows, but once we can get scram stuff, we'll be fine. I'm kind of still using the same skill I would have had before. lost there. I wasn't paying attention for a second to myself.
The winner is Lord Idukan.
Well, if I can increase the health bars, because I'm not no one knows it being that small. It's not too bad though. Yeah, maybe I should call it small instead of looking at it. I just wasn't looking over there.
Congratulations. Frandon Ivo is as fierce a competitor as I've ever
Oh, he
seen.
definitely was fierce.
You vanquished every warrior of note in today's proving. The ceremonial helm, commissioned by your father for today's winner, is yours. The people will remember your honor and generosity for all time.
I wasn't meant to take part in this. This is not my place to take that crown.
Good showing there, my lord. Your opponents will be licking their
So honestly, I think it's better that he has it.
Your wish is our command.
Like, that's all it really was. Like, it's not mine to have. I don't know. I'm thinking of it in like a keen way though, so I feel like they should have it before me. What are you two doing here?
What have we here? Two handsome, strapping, noble lords. You both look so grand.
And isn't this the man of the hour, the king's son?
Who's your friend, my lord? Another noble from the honored House Idukan? Oh, then not a noble?
No, Telly, not a noble. Stone your thick sometimes.
They're noble hunters, my lord. A man takes his caste from his father, and these women hope to bear a noble lord's son. If one is successful, she's raised up to concubine in the noble house to care for her child. It provides new sword arms for the house, and many nobles look favorably on such women.
No.
Shall I run them off?
We'll be here if you change your mind, my lord.
Nope, get me out of here. I don't like people like that though. We're good, we're out. We're done. Go in here? Yeah. Now we gotta go to this meeting of the nobles. Don't fall asleep during the talks, sir.
I am at your
It's gonna be important to learn. You know, you're not gonna be the one that becomes king.
I know you will do house
Here? Yeah, here.
My lord Idukan. Might I
Tomorrow must be more than a standard mission.
Oh, side quest.
The
Oh.
Wardens only go where the Darkspawn are the greatest threat.
Many thanks for your willingness to hear me out, my lord. I wish to speak to you of a matter most urgent. There is a vote coming before the Assembly next week. And a word from you could go a long way towards helping our cause. The vote concerns the status of the so-called surface caste. Lost to the stone, air-touched, and so forth. Centuries ago, narrow-minded men declared that any dwarf who left to live on the surface forfeited his caste, and his house if noble. That he was, in essence, no longer a dwarf. I seek only to remedy an injustice, to retie the bonds of anyone who can trace himself to one of the noble houses wherever he may live. Please, agree to speak for this noble cause.
It's their tradition, though. It's not like the dwarfs laid on the surface are exactly treated horribly either.
Those on the surface are our lifeline, They
Not
facilitate
wrong there
trade with
either.
the service. They're honorable and, oh,
Yeah,
let's
kid
be
out there.
honest. I don't care a whit for those who have wandered from the stone. My wife, however, is a gem of a different color. She has a cousin, a useless sort, but she's quite fond of him. He joined a speculative venture to the surface, hoping to make his fortune, and went bust. Now he wishes to come home, but he cannot, for he has no house and would be castless. For my wife's sake, I take up his cause. Will you lend me your voice? When your father presents you to the noble houses, I will ask for your opinion on the matter. You have merely to say that you feel our surface brothers should be returned their noble rights. What could be more simple?
I don't know if I agree with that though. That's why it's not simple. Because it's their way, and it's like trying to do just something that they're so
I am
used
at
to.
your service, my lord.
I just don't feel like it would work. These are stubborn people.
Yes.
Servants. But
Your Highness, what a surprise.
I just came in here to just take
You're
things.
in your way.
At least there, okay. They don't matter. Oh, there be a book? Lord? Yeah. Why does shift like stop me from moving altogether? That's weird. I know we can't run because we're running, but servant noble.
You're
Know
a
that
fool.
you're important. You're a fool. Fuck you. What the hell?
Greetings,
David
my
first.
lord Idukan. It is an honor to meet you at last.
Duncan. I don't know how they call his name.
I have had the opportunity to recently meet with your father. He speaks highly of you. He says you may be the most skilled warrior in all of House Idukan.
There's no may about it. I don't know.
Your response speaks of maturity beyond your years. We need more Grey Wardens like you, and quickly. Even as the Darkspawn weaken here in Ozmor, they
They're
are
getting
stirring
stronger
on the
everywhere.
surface. A blight has begun. Soon the fight must go beyond the deep roads, lest the Darkspawn threaten all the world.
I wonder if Father would allow me to join you. I do not know as much as I should about the Grey Warden. Like, obviously I know the Grey Wardens and what they do and their cause and everything and what it's all about. But I don't know if I want to choose that, or if I would want to choose that. I don't choose those.
You know of our dedication to destroying the Darkspawn, our frontline presence during a blight. What else would you know?
Are there many of my people, the Grey Wardens?
Over the centuries, many
Yeah.
dwarves have made names for themselves in our order. These days, however, there are fewer dwarves and thus even fewer dwarven Grey Wardens. A pity, since dwarven warriors have the most experience fighting Darkspawn.
That's like, now thinking about it, I don't think I've ever seen a dwarf in this game as a Grey Warden. But you don't really see many Grey Wardens. Not really. Could I join the Grey Wardens and still stay in Oslo? I don't think I could bear such a difficult life. I don't care about that. Let us join in.
Being a Grey Warden means abandoning all ties to your old life. It means dedicating yourself to destroying the Darkspawn.
So I wouldn't be allowed to stay here. Is what? So this quest is
I'm
pointless.
afraid not. Grey Wardens go where they're needed most. Right now, that is on the surface at the ruins of Ostagar, where the Human King gathers his armies to face the Blight.
But I'm going to choose this as the fact that I want to have my character want to become a king.
Then it is a good thing that you have other paths before you. Some are not so lucky. I wish you luck in the deep roads tomorrow. Show the Darkspawn the might of your people.
Does he have a name? Not you. You got a name? No. You got a name.
No sign of trouble.
You know, your name has been mentioned in the assembly.
I am at your service.
She has something going on. No!
Trade contracts alone could bring great
That sucks.
prosperity to our houses.
Will we really turn our back on our brothers and a potential fortune in cheap labor because of a political technicality?
Maybe.
Denial of the traditions of our people does not qualify as a political technicality. There is more to life than monetary gains, my lords Bimo and Mido. The Assembly of Kal Sharok will respect the rule of Orzammar, or they will rot and die alone, surrounded by enemies.
Yes, my king.
But look, we have company to spare us further wrangling. Atrast Vala, my son. How fine you look in your great-grandfather's armor. I hear you were declared champion of the Provings. I suppose you were never one to sit by when something exciting was going on. Are you ready to be presented to the heads of the noble houses?
Of course, father.
Dutiful. Very well. Let us begin. Lords, ladies, grant me a moment of your time. We
I
are
would've
here
known walking
today
close to
so
him
I
in
may
church.
present to
Don't
you
talk
my
to the lady.
second eldest child, blessed by the stone and born of the blood that ran in the veins of the Paragon Idukan. Who would pose a question to the prospective commander? Who seeks to know the prospect better?
I have a question. I seek to know the prospect better.
Lord Dace, head of House Dace, speak.
Lords, ladies, my question concerns the plight of our wayward kin, the so-called service caste. What does the Commander Prospect think is the proper place for these lost souls?
I truly believe I want this one.
Are you satisfied, Lord Dace? Do you feel you have learned something about the prospect?
Yes, my king.
Then if there are no other challenges, I give you Orzammar's next commander. Tomorrow, our newest commander will lead part of a mission to strike a great blow to the Darkspawn. Not only does this recover access to some of our most important mines, but it also allows our honored guest Duncan, head of Ferelden's Grey Wardens, to strike far into the deep roads.
Thank you, King Endrin. While the Darkspawn seem to withdraw, it is only because they are massing on the surface. This could mean a blight, and my men and I will discover the truth.
We are honored to have you with us, my friend. Now, feast, drink, and celebrate, for the morning brings battle! As for you, my new commander, find your brother Trian and send him to me. He may be watching the Provings, or getting some rest in his rooms. Walk well, Commander.
I don't do it alone with my brother.
Your father is very proud of you. Congratulations.
May the ancestors grant us victory against the Darkspawn.
Oh, it kind of sucks that I missed out on the lady, but that is too far away from me to really do hunting for.
I am at your service. I am at your service.
Is there rooms over here? Is that him? No. What are the brothers doing?
So you are a commander now, in name at least.
Shouldn't you be attending our King Father?
Me too, we're not at the feast. Father wants to see you.
Of course he does. We must discuss strategy before tomorrow's battle. Balin, stay here and stroke the new commander's conceit if you like. But then get to bed.
I honestly don't know how you put up with him.
It's better not do my duty.
I wish that sense of duty and family loyalty was shared by our elder brother. Unfortunately, I am. Trian has begun to move against you. I never thought his much proclaimed honor would allow him to actually act on his jealousy. Big brother, Trian is going to try to kill you. I overheard him giving orders to some of his men, and I was shocked. Then it began to make sense. Trian's decided you're a threat to his taking the throne. Maybe he's right. He fears what you are becoming, in the eyes of the people and the Assembly. Trian's the named prince, but only the Assembly can proclaim a king. It would be unusual for the Assembly to ignore the king's choice, but it does happen.
The founder of House Bimo became a paragon and king in one move from the Assembly, and he was a commoner.
That was an extraordinary case, but at least a half-dozen times the Assembly named a lesser family member, or even someone from another house, as king. Usually, it's the popular younger brother of an undesirable prince.
Oh?
Look at it from his perspective. You're more personable than he's ever been. You entered the provings held in your own honor just for glory and to please the crowds. If you win glory against the Darkspawn tomorrow, it will only strengthen the case for you as the next heir.
You seem so likable, and that's why I don't trust you.
Him on the spot. If not, the Assembly will surely turn against him when Father dies. You know his pride will never allow him to step aside. It seems Trian has shown that brothers can't always be trusted. I am next in line. If Trian succeeds in his plot against you, how long do you think I'll live?
Permission to speak freely? Trian would make a terrible king, but no one wants to say it. He has just enough backing in the Assembly to make it ugly when your father dies, but not enough to become king. Killing him now makes your house stronger and saves a great deal of bloodshed later.
Very well. I'll keep my eyes open. I don't want to lose the brother I actually like. You're welcome. I'm taking your place as Father's second, so I'll be at hand tomorrow. For now, try to get some sleep.
May the Paragon smile down on you.
I don't trust him. I mean, it could just really be true, but they all want to be king.
Trian and his men will clear the way for the Grey Wardens to descend into the easternmost caverns. Those caverns are still infested by the worst of the Darkspawn. We cannot risk our own troops in there.
Understood, Lord Haramond. We should be able to sense the Darkspawn and avoid them once the way is open.
May the Paragons favor you, and the stone catch you if you fall.
Come then, glory awaits!
Balin, you and your men will second the king, clearing the main road.
Don't you think it looks a little cowardly to allow these humans to take our place where the fighting is thickest?
Are you questioning the battle plan?
Of course not. I'm sure your caution is for the glory of us all.
Enough, Balin. Take your men and make ready. Haramond and I need to have words with your sibling.
Good luck, my brother.
Your father has a special mission for you.
In the eastern deep roads, there is a secret door carved into the stone.
The door leads to a Thaig, abandoned long ago by your ancestors. The Darkspawn have made it impossible to reach.
My father believed that the shield of the Paragon Aeducan remains in that Thaig, under the stones of the central room. Reclaim the shield, and glory will be yours.
We've sent 2 scouts ahead to make sure the tunnels are cleared. But be careful. One of the scouts will meet you at the first crossroads you come to. The second will be further in. When you get to the door, use your signet ring to open it. Questions?
Scouts at the door. Grab a shield. Got it.
Very good. The crossroads where you meet the first scout will be the rendezvous point. There you can present the shield to the Lords and demonstrate the strength of Aeducan.
May the ancestors watch over you, my child.